All right, so here we got, it's an acute angle, which means it's less than 90, and it's measured in radians, and they want this cosine of theta to equal k. All right, well, keep in mind, cosine is equal to a adjacent over hypotenuse, and we're doing this in terms of k, so we're not going to know what k is. All right, so let's do a quick triangle here. If it's a right triangle, oops, that's a terrible right triangle. Let's try that again. Let's try a right triangle, and we know that we've got an angle. We don't know what it is, and we also know that since it's a unit circle, that the radius is going to be 1. So we're talking about cosine and sine, and so if I'm going to find that the adjacent over 1 is equal to k, well, that means that the adjacent side should be k. And then while we're at it, we might as well go ahead and figure out, using the Pythagorean theorem, what the opposite side is going to be. So if I do k squared plus the opposite side squared, it equals 1 squared. Well, all I got to do now is get the opposite side squared by itself. That's going to be 1 squared minus k squared. And then when I square root both sides, I get the opposite side is equal to the square root of 1 minus k squared. All right, so let's try doing these problems. Now sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so that's going to be the square root of 1 minus k squared over 1, which again is the square root of 1 minus k squared. Tangent is going to be the opposite over adjacent, so that's going to be the square root of 1 minus k squared over k. And now this last one. Okay, so what does this mean? We're taking pi minus theta. All right, so let's imagine this. Here we got this angle here, and the cosine is k. We don't know what the angle is. The sine is going to be square root of 1 minus k squared. So let's kind of visualize this. Pi is 180 degrees in radians, right? So if I did, say the angle was 30, and I did 180 minus 30, that would put me over here at 150. Well, the reference angle is 30, so I don't know what it is, but I do know that that angle is going to be the same. And since I've just switched quadrants, well, cosine is negative in the second quadrant, but it's going to be the same. So all of my answer then is going to be is negative k, and I'm all good to go. All right, thanks for watching. Hope that helped.